So it's Sunday, supposedly the start to a new week, but didn't go too well this morning. I managed to finally shower after 12, and I was able to get up after 2 o'clock. My body has not done as well as I'd like. It did not care for all the work in the back where my husband's studio space was. That was very emotional for me. Everything I touched was something that had his memory and his energy in it. And it really is hard to downsize somebody's life into smaller units that you can take with you when you move, because I can't stay here. This is not a livable situation for me by myself. And it just makes it hard to communicate with others and stuff like that. And I was probably overtired to be trying to talk to people last night, and I probably took some things personally that the other persons were a little bit iffy. But I've noticed that communicating with people now is just it's like you're walking on hot coals, and you really don't have any clues, even though what I was talking about was there was some visual, but it's not the same as being in the room with someone, communicating with them, and talking on the phone. That isn't the same. I mean, I don't have the visual on the phone. I just have, the sound in my ear. So, I don't know. I'm really feeling that I'm losing my ability to communicate. And I need to get out. I need to try to see other people and meet other people and communicate with them. Because otherwise, I'm going to lose my skill to um, even talk out loud. Because mostly I end up talking to my cats, and they meow back at me, and sometimes I actually meow to them. So, I don't know, our world has just become so topsy-turvy and so full of anger and rage and hatred, and I just wish I could be around people that were kind and simple and not pushing their agendas on you, and not making up stories, and backpedaling. And it just seems so hard now to even function in the world. I don't know how you guys are doing, but I know for me it's very hard. And I don't really know what the answers are to anything. I mean, I might be a good researcher, but all I'm doing is finding more questions. The more I research, the less answers I'm getting. I'm just getting more questions on everything. So, and I lost part of my team that's been helping me stay independent. My one, she had a car accident, and so she's been gone for almost 2 weeks now. Yeah, 2 weeks. It seems a lot longer, when you have somebody that comes over weekly to help you with something. So my one person that's helping me, she's been stuck doing everything, and I feel so guilty. So I'm trying not to do anything, not to require anything, and I need to find myself transportation I can get in and out of, because as much as I love the big van, the climbing in and out is just turning out not to be an option for me. And I need to get back to having a van that I can, move my scooter in and out so I can actually go into a store, especially since I busted my knee, because, and it's the polio leg, so sometimes it tells me it doesn't exist. But all in all, it was not a good week. And it wasn't a good week weather-wise, it wasn't a good week world-wise, and it was not a good week emotionally. I mean, I so miss my sweet husband, and when you start sorting through their items of the person that you've lost, I see all the things that he enjoyed, and he had like collections of miniatures that he loved, and I was carefully boxing them up. I don't know for who or for what, but I remember buying some of them as surprises for him and that. And that connection is still so solid, you know. It's only been 9 months since I lost him, and it's like, wow, you know. And going through his books and his film and all of his wonderful, talented things that I don't know what they really do. Trust me, there's so much software back there, and there's so much camera equipment, I'm completely lost. And I do not know how to edit and do all that stuff, but Al did. He had so much software, it was unreal. But in general, it's just been, you know, a rough week emotionally. So for anybody who's in a grief process, as they say, grief has no timeline. It has no predictability. It comes and it goes, and you know, people will say, "Oh, well, it's time to get over it." You never get over it. You just handle it differently. I mean, I find that there are days that, you know, I keep waiting for him to come in the door, quite frankly, you know. And I've been so isolated with having the stroke the night he died, and then managing to tear the damn meniscus in my leg and blow my knee out, and then getting COVID. I'm actually getting to the point where I'm afraid to go out in the world. I don't know if I'd know how to act anymore. And I don't have my wonderful hero, who was my bodyguard. You know, I mean, he was my knight in shining armor, who always was there for me, and I was tried to be there for him also. I don't know if I can do it anymore. I really honestly do not know if I can go out in the world by myself. I used to, but the last 25 years or so, it's just been Al and me, and we'd go out together. I don't really think I've been out really by myself in the last 25 years at least. The 39 years we were together, I mean, we were working separate jobs for a while, but you know, it's been at least 20, well, it's been 20, okay, 2001, 2001, 2002 since we really went any separate ways, so that's almost 20 years. Yeah, it is 20 years. So, I mean, that's a long time not to really go out by yourself and do anything on your own anymore. I don't know. I've just had a rough week, and I think so many other people have too, and we're all so tired. I mean, the only really good thing was that Judge Jackson will be our new Supreme Court Justice in the fall. That was the only good thing, and her thing was just, oh, it was so political. It was crazy, but that was one thing I was excited about. Well, I hope everybody has a good week. I'm kind of hoping that by taking cover today, maybe starting tomorrow, I'll get some better news and have a few better things come about. Hope you all have a good week. Bye-bye.